Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So our group will be presenting about consumer electronics and smart devices. But before we go through about our topic, let us introduce ourselves first. My name is Ahmad Ibrahim Hakibi Abdullah. My student ID is 2024 28 3662. So what is consumer electronics and smart devices about? Okay, so consumer electronic and smart devices are electronic products that are commonly used in daily life to make our tasks easier, faster, and also more convenient. For instance, we have smartphones, laptop, smart TVs, smart washers, and not to mention home smart devices such as smart lights and speakers. These devices operate based on basic physics principles such as electricity, circuits, wave, also energy conversion. With the rapid development of technology, consumer electronics and smart devices have become an important part of modern society, especially in communication, education, healthcare, and entertainment. Okay, so next, let's move to significance of consumer electronics and smart devices. Why all of these are crucial in human daily life? Okay, so let's dig into my content. So the first is enhance communication and connectivity, because smart device allow people to communicate instantly through calls, message, and the internet using electrical signal and wave transmission. Second, support education and learning. Devices such as laptops, tablets, and smartphones help students access learning materials, online classes, and also educational application easily. So for the last one, improve safety and monitoring. Smart devices like smart alarms, cameras, and health trackers help improve safety. Security also have monitoring in daily life.
Hi, my name is Noor Adriana Sofia and I will explain about the electricity and magnetism in smartphones. So, the first one is electric circuits in smartphones. Smartphones contain complex electric circuits made up of tiny components like transistors, resistors, and capacitors on integrated chips. When the phone is turned on, electric current flows through the circuits to power important parts such as the processor, screen, camera, and sensors. All of this electrical energy comes from the battery, which supplies energy in the form of direct current. Without these electric circuits, smartphones would not be able to function or perform daily tasks. Next, let's discuss electromagnetism in speakers and microphones. In speakers, an electric current flows through a coil placed in a magnetic field, causing the coil to move and produce sound. Microphones work in the opposite way, where sound vibrations move a coil in a magnetic field and are converted into electrical signals through electromagnetic induction. Lastly is about electricity and magnetism in smart home devices. Smart home devices operate using mains electricity or batteries, which supply electrical energy to power their circuits, sensors, and communication systems. Sensors play an important role by detecting environmental changes such as motion, temperature, and light through changes in current, voltage, or resistance. Next, electromagnetism is used in devices like smart fans, door locks, and smart curtains. When electric current flows through a coil, it produces a magnetic field that creates movement. Lastly, these devices use wireless communication such as Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, allowing users to control them remotely using smartphones. That's all from me, thank you.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Samira Rosna binti Manasih. My student ID is 2024 to 30652. Today, I will explain about the example of real-world implementation. So, the first real-world implementation is the smartphone, which is one of the most common electronic devices used by consumers today. Smartphones operate using electricity supplied by a rechargeable battery. This is electrical energy flows as electric current through complex circuit inside the device to power components such as the screen, processor, camera, and sensor. Magnetism is also involved in smartphones. For example, the speaker and earphones use electromagnets to convert electrical energy into sound energy. In addition, smartphones use electromagnetic waves for communication, such as mobile networks, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth, allowing users to make calls, access the internet, and connect wireless to other devices. This shows how both electricity and magnetism are essential for the daily function of smartphones. The second example of real-world implementation is smart home devices, such as smart bulbs and smart speakers. These devices using electricity to power their internet circuits, sensors and control system. They are connected to the internet and connected wirelessly using Wi-Fi, which operates through electromagnetic waves. Smart speakers also apply magnetism through electromagnets in the speaker system to produce sound when responding to voice commands. Through the application of electricity and magnetism, smart home devices allows consumers to control lighting, temperature and entertainment remotely, making daily life more convenient and efficient. Next, I will explain the potential benefits and challenges. One of the main benefits of electronics and smart devices is convenient. Consumers can communicate instantly, access information quickly, and control devices remotely. Smart devices also improve efficiency. For example, smart home system can reduce energy usage by automatically turning off devices when not in use. In addition, these technologies support modern lifestyles such as online learning, remote working and digital payment, which rely heavily on electrical and electromagnetic systems. However, there are also several challenges associated with the use of electronic and smart devices. One major challenge is high electricity consumption, especially due to frequent charging of devices and continuous internet connectivity. Another concern is privacy and data security, as smart devices often collect personal information from users. Lastly, the increasing use of electronic devices contributes to electronic waste, which can harm the environment if not properly managed.
One example of smart devices we use at home is smart AI cameras. Instead of just seeing motion, the developed AI can now tell the difference between a delivery driver, a neighbor's cat, or a swinging tree branch with almost 100% accuracy. The result? You will get fewer false alarms on your phone and your privacy is better because the video is analyzed inside the device rather than being sent to a company server. And then for the innovation is the millimeter waves, wave radar. The sensor sends out invisible waves that bounce off objects. It can see through walls and furniture. It can even detect the tiny movement of a person's chest to monitor their breathing or heart rate while they sleep. And for the second development is fast charging. Faster wired speed, moving from 20 watts charging to 120 watts or 240 watts, is the same plug-in method, just refined to be incredibly fast, 10% to 100% in 10 to 15 minutes. Smarter software, using AI to manage heat. The phone talks to the charger to slow down when it gets too hot, protecting your battery life. And for the innovation is ambient charging, charging from the air. Ambient charging uses radio waves to charge your phone while it's in your pocket. You never have to plug in or even put it on a pack. A brand new battery chemistry. These batteries don't use liquids, so they can catch fire and can be charged to 100% in under 5 minutes without melting.
Thank you to all my fellow friends for alignment. But we still have a conclusion. So, in conclusion, consumer electronics and smart devices are vital technologies that play a major role in everyday life. These devices operate using basic physics principles such as electricity, electric circuits, energy conversion. Through consumer electronic and smart devices, we can clearly see how physics is applied in real-life situations. The use of smart technology also improve convenience, communication, energy efficiency, and safety. And I guess that's all from us. Thank you for listening.